Just going back to, I'll talk just a little bit about the Paris Accord. So there's been a lot of people who've written to me and said, we have to get out of the Paris Accord. And so that is not something that's off the table. What I would say is that the Paris Accord is a non-binding agreement. And so conservatives have often been accused of not caring about the environment. So I would not be rushed to say, okay, this is something that we should just get out of. But what I would do is I would set our own targets, which would be in line with us developing our natural resources and building pipelines and making sure that we are putting Canada first. In addition, the UN issues have come up with respect to our nations pursuing the UN security seat. And to be honest with you, at this point in time, I don't believe that we can afford that investment that comes with the United Nations Security Council seat. We have a lot of problems to resolve at home, and we cannot invest hundreds of millions of dollars in seeking that seat. Currently with COVID-19, this has brought home that reality more than ever, that we need to invest in rebuilding Canada and rebuilding our economy. To hear that, our Prime Minister says there's no Canadian identity is actually very troubling to me, because my parents immigrated here because Canada has an identity. And that identity is based on fundamental freedoms like freedom of religion, freedom of democracy, freedom of speech, the upholding of our freedom of thought and beliefs, the ability to freely dissent and to even show opposition to our government, our free elections and free nominations that are not interfered by foreign influences, just the respect for people of different views and the accountability of government. These are all things that are part of Canadian values.